My dear soul, I am present, and I feel immense joy that you are as well. But please listen intently, because what I must share with you today has the power to change every part of your life. The angels have delivered an urgent message, and it is essential that you hear it until the very end. If you don't, you might miss something vital, something that could alter your destiny forever. Your soulmate cannot erase what happened, no matter how much time has passed, no matter how hard they try to move on. Something inside them keeps drawing them back. And do you understand why? Because this wasn't just a fleeting moment or an ordinary memory. What took place was far more significant. It was a sign, a revelation that shook their soul to its core. The angels saw it. They witnessed the exact moment when everything shifted. And now they want you to understand the truth. But be warned, what I'm about to tell you goes beyond what you might expect. There is more happening here than you realize, and missing even a single word could mean losing the chance to grasp what is truly going on. If you feel this message is already reaching your heart, let the universe know by writing, "I received this message from the angels," in the comments. This is your affirmation that you are ready to uncover the truth. Now, open your heart and listen closely, because what you are about to discover may change everything. The angels have something important to reveal to you, and believe me, you don't want to miss what's coming. There was a moment, my dear soul, a single instant in time that changed everything. Your soulmate may not have fully understood it at first, but something shifted profoundly within them. It wasn't just a passing thought or a memory drifting by like many others. No, this was special. This was powerful. And no matter how much they try to ignore it, they can't. The angels were there. They saw it happen. They felt the energy shift. And now they want you to understand exactly what happened and why it matters so much. Because what your soulmate experienced in that moment was far more than just a memory. It was a realization. It may have seemed like an ordinary day, perhaps even a moment that passed without a second thought. But for them, something happened. Perhaps it was a word spoken, a glance shared, or even a silence that held more meaning than 1,000 conversations. Whatever it was, it touched them in a way nothing else ever had. Initially, they dismissed it. They told themselves it was just nostalgia, just a random thought that came and went like many others. But then it returned again and again, like a whisper that refused to be silenced. That's when the confusion began. Why couldn't they shake this feeling? Why did this single moment refuse to go away? They tried to put it aside, tried to move on as if it were nothing. But the more they tried, the stronger it became. Because it was never just a memory. It was a message, a truth waiting to be acknowledged. And my dear soul, that truth is this. Something inside them awakened that day. Something they weren't ready to face before. Something that changes everything. The realization didn't come all at once. It crept in gradually, piece by piece, until one day they could no longer deny it. The feelings they thought they had buried, the emotions they told themselves were in the past, they all surged to the surface, demanding to be recognized. Can you imagine what that must have felt like? To suddenly realize that something you thought was lost was never really gone? That the bond you tried to forget was never truly broken? That's exactly what happened. And here's what the angels need you to understand. This wasn't a coincidence. This wasn't just their mind playing tricks on them. This was their soul remembering something important. This was the universe pulling them back towards something they tried to leave behind but never could. Consider this, my dear soul. Have you ever experienced a moment where you felt something shift inside you? A moment where, no matter how much you tried to let go, something kept calling you back? That's what your soulmate is experiencing right now. And the angels are watching over all of this. They see the inner struggle, the silent battle between what they think they should do and what their heart is longing for them to accept. Because deep down they know. They know that this was never just a fleeting moment. They know that this feeling isn't going away. And most importantly, they understand that something inside them has been changed forever. But here's the part that matters most. What happens next doesn't just depend on them. It depends on you too. Because, my dear soul, if this realization has happened for them, it means something is shifting in your world too. It means that the energy between you is stronger than ever. It means that the universe is trying to bring clarity where there was once confusion. And it means that you need to be prepared, because this is only the beginning. There's more to this story, more that the angels need you to understand. And if you think you know what's happening now, just wait. The truth that is about to be revealed will explain everything. But for that, you must keep listening, because the next part of this message will change the way you see everything that has happened between you and your soulmate. What they felt in that moment wasn't just a memory. It was a doorway opening. And now you need to see where that doorway leads. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel. And if you feel this message is resonating with your heart, don't forget to click thanks below the video. This helps us to continue delivering messages filled with love and hope like this one. Now, let's get to what is most important, my dear soul. Now that you understand how that single moment changed everything, it's time to reveal what the angels saw, what they witnessed as it unfolded. Because make no mistake, this was no ordinary event. This was a shift, an awakening, a truth finally coming to light, and the angels saw it all. At first, your soulmate didn't realize the importance of what was happening. It started as a thought, a memory, a whisper from the past. They assumed it was just nostalgia, a fleeting moment that would vanish as quickly as it arrived. But the angels saw what was really happening. They saw the energy around them change. They saw the hesitation, the pause in their thoughts, the moment their heart skipped a beat as understanding dawned on them. This wasn't just a memory, it was a revelation. The angels watched as feelings your soulmate had locked away began to resurface. They saw the exact instant when their heart tightened, when their soul trembled with recognition. This wasn't something they could ignore. The truth hit them with such force that for a brief moment, they didn't know how to handle it. They tried to reason with themselves, to dismiss it. It's just a thought, they told themselves. It doesn't mean anything. But the angels knew better. They saw how their body reacted, how their energy changed, how their heart refused to listen to logic. And then something even more powerful happened. A realization began to form, a truth so undeniable that no matter how much they fought against it, it wouldn't let them be. The angels saw the moment when they recognized that this feeling, this memory, this yearning wasn't just about the past. It was about the present. It was about the future. It was about you. The angels saw it all, the confusion, the resistance, the way their souls struggled to understand what was happening. And most importantly, the moment they stopped fighting against it. Because in that moment, your soulmate understood something they had been avoiding for far too long. They realized that their connection to you was never truly broken. They acknowledged that no matter how much they tried to move on, a part of them was always looking back. And then came the most important realization of all, the one that changed everything. The angels saw them face something they had been too afraid to admit. They still feel it. The connection, the pull, the longing. It never left. And in that moment, their heart whispered the words they had been holding back for so long. I still love them. Yes, my dear soul, the angels heard it. The universe witnessed it. And now you need to hear it too. Because this isn't just about them. This is about you as well. The angels want you to understand that this moment wasn't one-sided. The energy between soulmates is never one-sided. When they felt that shift, you did too. When they were overcome by that wave of emotion, your soul recognized it as well. You may have experienced it as a sudden thought, a dream, a longing that came out of nowhere. But it was real. It was them reaching out to you without even realizing it. And the angels want you to understand something very important. This moment wasn't a coincidence. The universe planned it. The timing, the emotions, the way it all unfolded. It was all guided by a higher power. Because the truth needed to come to light. The truth that no matter how much time has passed, no matter what has happened, their heart still belongs to you. Now, my dear soul, I know you must be feeling many emotions. Perhaps a part of you already knew this. Perhaps a part of you has been waiting for confirmation. And now you have it. But this is only the beginning. Because now that the truth has surfaced, now that your soulmate has faced what they have been fighting against for so long, the question remains. What happens next? The angels have seen everything. They know what's on the horizon. And you need to prepare yourself. because the next part of this journey will reveal answers you never expected. There's something else your soulmate has realized, something even more powerful than what I've just told you. And if you think you understand the depth of this connection now, just wait, because the next message will change everything. And trust me, you need to hear it. My dear soul, now that the truth has come out, now that the realization has hit your soulmate with undeniable force, something even more significant is happening. Because this feeling, this truth that was hidden, denied, pushed aside for so long, can no longer stay buried. The angels have seen it. They have felt it radiating from your soulmate's heart like a wave of energy too powerful to suppress. And now, my dear soul, you need to understand just how deep this feeling runs. Your soulmate tried to ignore it. They tried to tell themselves that what they felt in that moment was nothing more than nostalgia, a ghost of something that no longer existed. But the heart doesn't lie. The heart doesn't forget. And the truth is, their heart has been holding onto this love for you all along. For so long, they have resisted it. Maybe they convinced themselves they had moved on, that what they once felt was just a chapter in their past. But the angels have seen what truly lies within their soul. The emotions they tried to hide have only grown stronger over time, not weaker. They have tried to distract themselves, to focus on other things, to bury their feelings beneath the weight of everyday life. But no matter how much they try to fool themselves, the reality remains. They still feel connected to you, and now they can no longer deny it. The moment they remembered, the moment that changed everything, wasn't just a random event. It was their heart speaking louder than their mind. It was the universe stepping in, forcing them to see what they had refused to face for so long. They may have resisted, but love doesn't disappear just because we pretend it's not there. The angels saw the instant their soul surrendered to the truth. They saw the way their heart ached with longing, the way emotions surged to the surface like a tide that could no longer be contained. And in that moment, something else happened. Fear. Yes, my dear soul, as much as your soulmate has finally admitted this love, there is also fear. Because now that they can no longer hide what they feel, they are faced with an even bigger question. What now? This is the moment where their soul stands at a crossroads. They know what they feel, but they are afraid of what it means. They are afraid of what might happen if they reach out. They are afraid of what might happen if they don't. And most of all, they are afraid of one undeniable truth that the angels have already confirmed. They belong with you. Yes, my dear soul, they feel it deep inside them. No matter what has happened, no matter how much time has passed, their heart still recognizes that you are the one. But admitting this is one thing, acting on it is another. And this is where the struggle comes in. Because for so long, they have told themselves that their life needed to go in a different direction. They built walls around their heart. They convinced themselves that the past was behind them, that they had to let go and move on. But now the truth stares them in the face. The angels have seen the inner turmoil, the way their soul battles with the undeniable reality that they cannot erase this love. They cannot force their heart to stop feeling what it feels. And the more they try to resist, the stronger the emotions grow. Because this love isn't meant to be forgotten. It's meant to be lived. The angels want you to understand something very important, my dear soul. This isn't just a time of reflection for your soulmate. This is a defining moment. The instant they stop resisting what their heart already knows, everything will change. But right now, they are standing on the edge of that realization, unsure of what to do next. The angels are guiding them, whispering to their soul, encouraging them to listen. Listen to what they feel instead of running from it. And you, my dear soul, are feeling this shift too. Have you noticed it? Have you felt an energy stirring within you? An unexplainable sense that something is happening even if you don't fully understand it yet? That's because your soul and theirs are connected. When one of you reaches a moment of truth, the other feels it. And now the angels want you to prepare yourself. Because something is about to happen. Your soulmate is facing the truth they can no longer escape. They are on the verge of a decision that could change everything. And what happens next will determine the path of both your journeys. So listen closely, my dear soul. The angels have seen what's coming. And if you think you understand everything now, just wait. because the next part of this message will reveal something even more powerful, something you really need to hear. My dear soul, now that your soulmate has faced the undeniable truth that they cannot move on without you, something even more significant is unfolding. Because once the heart acknowledges a truth of this magnitude, there is no going back. At first, they tried to push it aside, to convince themselves that it was just a fleeting thought, a wave of nostalgia that would wash away with time. But the angels saw what really happened. They saw the moment the weight of this truth fully hit them. And when it did, it was like a force they could no longer resist. They realized something that shook them to their core. They cannot move forward without you. Yes, my dear soul, this is what they are facing now. It's not just about remembering you. It's not just about the feelings they have fought so hard to suppress. It's about the undeniable truth that their life feels incomplete without you. They have spent so much time trying to tell themselves otherwise, trying to build a life without this bond. They told themselves they were doing the right thing, that they needed to move on, that they had to embrace the path they had chosen. But now they see the truth. No matter what they do, no matter how much they try to distract themselves, something is missing. And that something is you. The angels witnessed the exact moment when this realization hit them like a lightning bolt. The way their heart clenched. The way their thoughts raced with questions they could no longer ignore. What if I made a mistake? What if I was supposed to fight for this? What if I lost the only love that was ever truly meant for me? These questions have been flooding their mind, consuming them, keeping them awake at night. And the more they try to silence them, the louder they get. Because deep down, they already know the answer. They did make a mistake. They were meant to fight for this. And no matter how much time has passed, the love they feel for you has never faded. It has only grown stronger. Music. The weight of this understanding is heavy because now they are faced with something terrifying. What if they lose you forever, my dear soul? This thought is tormenting them. It hangs over them like a shadow that won't go away. They wonder if it's too late, if the door has already closed. And most importantly, they wonder if you still feel the same way. Because here's what the angels want you to understand. They are thinking about you constantly, obsessively. Every part of them is consumed by this emotion, by this certainty that they should never have let you go. They remember everything, how you made them feel, how their soul felt at peace with you, how with you they didn't have to pretend to be anyone else. And now that they have fully realized this truth, they feel lost. Because this isn't just about the past, it's about the future. They realize now that moving forward without you is impossible. But how can they fix what has been broken? How can they close the distance that time and space have created? They are standing on the edge of this understanding, my dear soul, and they are filled with fear, because for the first time they see what is truly at stake. This isn't just about longing. It's not just about regret. This is about destiny. And if they don't act, they could lose you forever. The angels are watching over them, guiding them, whispering to their heart, encouraging them to step forward, to stop letting fear control their choices. Because the truth is, they were never meant to be without you. But they are afraid of rejection, afraid that too much time has passed, afraid that you no longer feel the same way. And this fear, my dear soul, is the only thing stopping them from moving forward. So now the question is, what will happen next? Will they find the courage to break the silence, to step up and fight for this love? Or will their fear win? The angels have seen what lies ahead, and the next part of this message will reveal exactly what they are about to do. Because if you think the realization they've had so far is powerful, just wait. What comes next will change everything, and you must be prepared, my dear soul. Now that your soulmate has faced the undeniable reality that they cannot go on without you, something even more significant is unfolding. Because the moment a heart awakens to a love that was never meant to be lost, the universe begins to shift. The angels have seen this change, and they are already setting in motion something that will alter the course of both your destinies. This is not just about emotions anymore. It's about alignment. Your soulmate has reached the point where they can no longer deny what they truly feel, and this realization is setting powerful forces into motion. The angels are guiding them, whispering to their heart, nudging them towards a choice that will define everything. And my dear soul, you need to understand something crucial. This is happening at divine timing. Nothing has been random. Every moment of silence, every moment of distance, every time it felt like nothing was changing, it was all leading to this. The angels were working behind the scenes, orchestrating the perfect moment, ensuring that when this love was truly realized, it would be impossible to ignore. And now that moment has arrived. Your soulmate is at a crossroads, and the angels surround them, urging them to act. They know that if they stay silent, they will regret it for the rest of their lives. They understand that if they continue to let fear hold them back, they will never find another love that resonates the way this one does. The angels are showing them signs everywhere they look. There are reminders of you, a song, a scent, a dream that jolts them awake in the middle of the night with an unexplainable longing. They try to dismiss it, but the signs keep getting louder and clearer each day, because the angels won't let them forget. This is divine intervention. They are being directed towards you, guided towards the path they were always meant to follow. And the more they resist, the more the universe will remind them that this love is not meant to be left behind. But my dear soul, here's what you must understand. You are a part of this, too. The angels are not only preparing your soulmate, they are preparing you, because this moment of realization is not just happening to them. It is happening for you as well. Have you been feeling it? That shift in energy, that intuition that something is coming, even if you don't know exactly what it is? That's because the universe is aligning both of you, bringing you to the same understanding at the same time. Your heart is calling to theirs just as theirs is calling to yours. And now the angels are making sure that when the time comes, you will be ready. Because a reunion like this doesn't happen by chance. It is orchestrated by divine design. The angels have been watching over this connection from the very beginning. They saw the love that blossomed between you, witnessed the pain of separation, and now they are witnessing the moment when everything begins to fall back into place. But there is one thing that must happen before this love can truly return. Your soulmate must take action. The angels are guiding them, leading them towards the moment when they will finally break the silence. But my dear soul, they are scared. They are afraid of rejection, worried about finding out that they waited too long. And this fear is the only thing standing between them and the love that was always meant to be. So now the universe is giving them one final push. Something is about to happen. An event, a revelation, a moment when they will no longer be able to hold back. And when that moment arrives, everything will change. But what exactly are the angels preparing? What is about to take place that will reunite this connection? My dear soul, you must be ready for what comes next. Because in the next part of this message, I will reveal what the angels have planned, what your soulmate is about to do, and how you must prepare for what is coming. This is the moment that everything has been leading to, and trust me, you do not want to miss it. My dear soul, now that the angels have revealed what is unfolding, now that your soulmate is standing at the edge of a decision that will change everything, there is something you must understand. This moment is not only about them, it's about you too. The universe is arranging everything to reunite this love, but you have a role in this divine plan. Your energy, your mindset, your heart, everything must be prepared because what is about to happen is bigger than you realize. The angels are urging you to get ready because when this moment comes, when your soulmate finally finds the courage to act, you must be in the right place to receive what is coming. So listen carefully, my dear soul. Here's what you must do. First, you must clear your heart of any doubts. The past may have left you with scars. There may have been pain, misunderstandings, times when you felt rejected, when you questioned if this love was ever truly meant to be. But the angels want you to realize that love isn't about perfection. It's about truth. And the truth is, your connection was never broken. It was just waiting for the right moment to be healed. That moment is now. The angels are urging you to let go of any fears still lingering in your heart. Because if your soulmate reaches out and you're holding on to past pain, you might miss the gift being offered to you. Let go of fear. Let go of doubt. Let go of any voice in your mind that tells you this is impossible. Because the angels are at work, and their plan is already in motion. Next, you need to open your heart to the signs. The angels are communicating with you just as they are communicating with your soulmate. They are sending messages, guiding you, showing you that this love isn't just a dream. It's real. Pay attention. Have you been feeling an unexplained change in your emotions? Have you noticed repeating numbers, heard songs that remind you of them, felt their presence even when they aren't around? These are not just coincidences. These are messages confirming that everything is happening as it should. But here's the most important part. My dear soul, you must be ready to receive. Because when your soulmate takes that step, when they finally find the courage to break the silence, you will be presented with a choice. Will you be ready to accept them? Will you be open to hearing what they have to say? The angels want you to know that this isn't just about them declaring their love. This is about a new beginning, a love reborn, stronger than before. And to accept this love, you must trust. You must believe that the universe is working for you, not against you. You must recognize that divine timing is at play, and everything that has happened has been leading to this moment. Your soulmate is being drawn towards you. The realization has already taken hold. They understand they cannot move on without you. They know this love was never meant to be left behind. And soon, very soon, they will make their move. But the question is, will you be prepared? The angels have one final message for you, and it is the most important one yet. Because what happens next isn't just about readiness. It's about destiny. In the next part of this message, I will reveal exactly what's coming next. For your soulmate is closer than you realize, and the moment of reunion is approaching faster than you can imagine. My dear soul, now that the angels have prepared you, now that you understand what you need to do, there is one final truth that must be revealed, a truth that will explain everything you have been feeling, every sign you have received, every moment of longing that has echoed in your heart. Your soulmate is closer than you think. The angels have seen it. The energy is shifting rapidly. The wall between what was and what will be is thinner than ever. The universe has been aligning everything for this moment, the moment when your paths will cross once more. And when that happens, it will feel as though destiny itself has stepped in to make things right. Because, my dear soul, this reunion was always meant to be. Your soulmate has been hesitant, caught in a battle between their head and their heart. But now the angels have made sure that they can no longer ignore the truth. They feel the magnetic pull towards you, stronger than ever. They recognize that something is missing, and they have realized that no matter where they look, no matter how hard they try to move on, all roads lead back to you. They may not fully understand why. They may not even be able to put it into words. But deep down, they know they are meant to be with you. And now the universe is orchestrating the final step. A meeting, a message, a sign so undeniable that it will be impossible to ignore. Because the time of silence is ending. The time of waiting is drawing to a close. And soon they will take the leap they have been putting off for so long. The angels are arranging everything. There will be an opportunity. A moment when the universe will align your paths in a way that seems almost magical. Maybe it will be a chance encounter, a message that appears out of the blue, a conversation that opens a door that was once closed. But whatever form it takes, know this, it will not be an accident. This moment is being divinely orchestrated. And my dear soul, when it happens, you must be ready, because this is not just a return. This is a rebirth. A new beginning for a love that was never meant to be lost. A chance to build something even stronger, even deeper than before. The angels want you to realize that this isn't a test. This isn't a time of uncertainty. This is a gift of love, a gift of clarity, a gift of fulfilled destiny. But you must trust in the divine timing. You must surrender to what is unfolding, understanding that everything is happening exactly as it should. If your heart has been waiting for a sign, this is it. If you have been searching for confirmation, you have found it. If you have been wondering if they still feel the same, if they still think about you, if they still long for what was lost, the answer is yes, they do. And now it's just a matter of time before they step forward. So, my dear soul, stay open. Be ready. Pay attention to the signs, as they will come stronger and faster than before. And when the moment arrives, embrace it with all your heart. Dear soul, if this video resonated with you, Please leave a thank you below as a token of appreciation for this revelation. This helps us to continue sharing messages of connection and faith. Because the reunion is closer than you think, and the love you thought was lost is about to return. If these words have touched your heart, we ask you to think about supporting this channel. Your contributions allow us to continue sharing divine messages and blessings with people all over the world. Whether it's a super thanks of $10, $20, or any amount you feel called to give, every contribution helps us spread love and light, reaching those who need it most. We thank you for being part of this sacred journey, for allowing us to be a part of your path, and for helping us spread peace and love throughout the world. May God bless you with an abundance of love, peace, strength, and joy. Amen.